What are you doing, handsome, huh? You just hanging out underneath your plant? One leg in the hole? Yeah, you just chilling. Good morning. It is February 25th. I had to squint to look at my computer there so I can see the date. And today, we're going to be trying the Hazelnut coffee offering from the brand Happy Belly. Now, if you don't know Happy Belly, that is Amazon's like food brand. Now, I've had in the past, I have used Amazon Basics products before, and like currently I'm using their legal pads to take notes for my movie review podcast, which I'm hoping to launch this year if I can remember to record episodes for it, but I digress. We're gonna try the coffee. I don't have a lot of high expectations for it, but I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. And here it is. There's not a whole lot of flavor text on this package. There's a bit on the side here that says, "The delicious aroma leads you to a cup with nutty flavors and sweet creamy notes. Treat yourself to great taste every morning." It is artificially flavored hazelnut, so I'm not going into this with the highest of expectations. And also I do just want to put out a disclaimer. Yes, I know it's an Amazon product. Boo Amazon, we hate Amazon. I understand that. I can handle that criticism from buying something directly from them. The fact of the matter is, it's just I use Amazon all the time because it's just easier to get stuff that way. And I know that sucks given the state of everything right now, but I get it. Preamble over. That was easier to open than I expected. All right. It smells fine. It really does. It does smell artificially flavored. Hang on, let me look at the... So the ingredients are just coffee and artificial flavor, and there's a little asterisk next to coffee, and it just says Rainforest Alliance certified, find more at ra.org. It doesn't taste like real, or it doesn't smell like real hazelnut yet. Yet? What am I... Sometimes my brain just doesn't work. I made a whole video about it. I'm pretty sure it's because of the ADHD and autism. We're gonna go ahead and throw a couple of spoons in there. That coffee doesn't even... Like, the grounds don't even look great. I don't know if this is going to focus. And also, like, you're not getting the full color, but they don't look great. Alright, well, just going to go ahead and pop that on. Seal the bag up. Put it away. Lock it away. Lock it away in the crypt. And wait for that to brew. Alright, so let me tell you a little story about my adventure yesterday. So yesterday, me and my buddy Mike decided we're gonna road trip up to Madison Heights, Michigan, so I can go to Micro Center and get myself a NVIDIA RTX 3060 to upgrade my computer finally. So I've had a 1660 Super in it for a very long time. Before that, it was a 750 that I had to borrow until I had the money to get a decent GPU. The 750 honestly wasn't bad for like the 3 months that I had it. It was pretty good. I digress. We went up to Micro Center to get a 3060 because they had one in stock according to the website. And you know what happened? I got there. I asked the employee, I was like, "Hey, do you guys have any 3060s in stock? I saw you had at least one on your website." 20 minutes before we arrived, that 3060 got sold. So I was like, fuck, that sucks. So I decided to go with the RTX 3050, and I know it's not that much better than the 1660 Super that I had in there. It has the same amount of VRAM, but it's more power efficient. You don't even have to plug it into your PSU. It just draws the power straight from the PCI Express slot. Also, a very minor thing, it does have dual HDMI. It has two HDMI ports and two display ports. And the 1660, I had one HDMI, one VGA, and then I think two display ports. So I was using like an HDMI to VGA adapter because I have two monitors and I wanted both of them plugged in at the same time. And I don't know why it didn't occur to me to just buy a display port cable, but I just didn't. Instead, I just had the HDMI VGA adapter, and it worked fine for several years. That's been my thing for several years. So yeah, I just got the 3050, and despite it being kind of the same-ish as my 1660 Super was, the 1660 Super doesn't have ray tracing capabilities, so I can use that if I want to. But the main things for me currently, at least with the games that I have installed on my PC, I could play Baldur's Gate 3 at a higher quality and a better frame rate. I could play Helldivers at a higher quality and better frame rate. And I could play American Truck Simulator at high quality. with no stuttering. Perfect, smooth 120 FPS. Not that it's a very demanding game, but when I was playing it before, there was some weird stuttering issues that are no longer there. So I'm pretty happy about that. The next test, the big test, is I'm going to get around to reinstalling Cyberpunk on my PC because I have it on my Steam Deck, but I'm going to reinstall Cyberpunk and see how that goes. So yeah, we went to Micro Center, got that. Across the street from that Micro Center was the Oakland Mall, I think it was called. I think that's what it... I wasn't paying attention. I just knew that it was a mall, and I like malls. I'm just a little bit of a mall goth. And inside this mall, I saw that there was a Sanrio store, so I just looked around because I do like Hello Kitty and Kuromi stuff and all the different Sanrio properties. And I thought it would be funny because I had this full outfit on. I'll throw it up here. I had my full Vampire Freaks outfit, and I was like, it'd be funny if I just took a picture in the middle of the Sanrio store, caption, "Vampire gets lost in the Sanrio store." I just thought it was funny. And then across from the Sanrio store, there was a Bandai Gashapon store. It was literally nothing but Gashapon machines. And I was looking for Kamen Rider. I was like, they gotta have it because it's a Bandai property. Because my buddy asked the person working there if they had any like Power Rangers or Super Sentai, because that's also Bandai, but they don't have any. They did have Kamen Rider though. And I saw that one of the machines had Kamen Rider Double. So I got my tokens, I put the tokens in. The first one that pops out is Kamen Rider Decad. I'm not saying Decad is bad, I just haven't seen that season, and I heard from friends that watch Kamen Rider that in order to understand anything that's happening that season, you have to watch some prior seasons. So I'm just trying to sort my way through. I do like the way Decad looks though. So I put more tokens in. I was like, come on, give me double, because the other ones I think were the original Kamen Rider, and then I think Kamen Rider Kuga? I'm not sure. I turn the knob, my second Gashapon pops out, and it's Kamen Rider Double. Didn't really have anywhere to really display them, so I just put them near my Xbox out in the living room. And then after the mall adventure, we were feeling very, very peckish and hungry. So we honestly just kind of drove around. I mean, we did do some Google searching for like food near us, because neither of us are familiar with Madison Heights. But just driving around, I spotted a ramen and sushi shop. So we stopped in there. It's called Shun Ramen and Sushi. We went in, super tiny, because it's like a part of a strip mall. And the first thing that hits us is that they're playing the Fire Force opening theme, the first opening theme, over the loudspeaker. I'm not familiar with Fire Force. Mike had to explain that to me. We sit down. I got some shrimp tempura sushi, which is fucking phenomenal. And I had my first authentic ramen experience with shoyu ramen, which was fucking divine. And that's really all I have to say about that. So if you're ever in Madison Heights, Michigan, go to Shun Ramen and Sushi. Can't recommend it enough. And that's my story of the journey that I had yesterday. This is your reminder that I actually have a domain name for my store now. If you go to shadowsense.xyz, you can get yourself a mug or a shirt or a beanie or some stickers. Do that. You should do that. All right, now let's give this Happy Belly coffee a shot. Even after being brewed, it does just smell fake. It doesn't smell like actual hazelnut. It's, I don't know, a little disconcerting, but I'm trying my best to be nice. I don't like being mean, and I know, like, it's Amazon. Being mean is kind of warranted. People actually did work on this, you know? So I'm trying to think about the little guy, not so much as the corporation, as shitty as they are. So, gotta try it black first. It's still steaming hot, so give it a little blow. That's what she said. Wow, that sure does just taste like coffee. It really does. I'm gonna go in for another and really sit on it. That's what she said. Not really nutty. That's just bitter. We'll see if creamer and sugar will help with that. It would be weird if it didn't. And the creamer of choice, coming back for another round, back-to-back videos. Store brand, Meyer brand hazelnut creamer. So, give that a shake. Let's do a little bit. Then I have my sugar here. We're gonna do 2 spoons. So how's your guys' mornings going? Good? I hope you're having a good morning. It'd be bad if you were having a bad morning. That would be shitty and suck a whole lot. Hope you're not having a bad morning. Now that that's all stirred and good, let's just... Hang on, I think I need another taste. I got some gerbilage here. It's fine. It's not the best coffee in the world. If you really just need something to get that quick hit of caffeine, I guess you can't really go wrong with it. it's really not. The hazelnut flavor is not really there, despite me putting hazelnut creamer in the damn thing. It's just kind of, let me channel my inner Gordon Ramsay here. Bland. Anyway, yeah, so actually, I'm just gonna say, unless you're in a bind, because the bag cost me less than $5 to buy, unless you're in a bind and you need, like, if you have no other options and you're like, shit, I need coffee like tomorrow and I don't have time to run out to the local Meijer or Walmart or wherever to get like a thing of Folgers or Maxwell House, you can't really go wrong if you just need that quick hit, you know? And also super fucking cheap. So it's enticing. It's enticing, but I'm gonna say this isn't going to be a regular coffee for most people. I really wouldn't recommend buying it unless you need it, you know? Yeah, I think that's my first like slightly negative review of a coffee in this series. Actually, no, Starbucks, the very first episode. I didn't like Starbucks at all. It's been a long time since I've just been like, it's alright. Been a very long time. Thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.